Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Armoury. Tony, you were right there, mate.
Yeah, well, I think we're fine. Caught us by surprise. We thought we were we thought we were going at 12. It turns out it's now, so we're here.
Yeah, I've even read the timeline of the journalists, and they're saying 12 o'clock, and they had a countdown an hour and a half, and I'm like, it's not
12 o'clock their time. That's
yeah.
what it is.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah. So thankfully, we're all quick enough to respond to this. We managed to go live when we wanted. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network as well. I do forget that I'm actually over there as well. But yeah, we're going to do the Europa League draw as it happens. I will type it up, so Tony might have to watch it more than I will, just so I can type it up quicker. But who do you want? Because there's been loads of.
I think, and I want Juve.
Yes, you have actually.
And I think Man United will end up getting that Ferencváros or whatever they're called.
Oh, the Hungarian team.
Yeah.
Ferencváros. There's Zoltan.
Well, Cole, you could have alerted us a little bit earlier, couldn't you?
Big up to Colm. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's mad. Because it's just said 12. It said 12 on everything I read. 12. But then I forgot maybe that's local time, like their time, because it's in Switzerland, isn't it? I think. So that's the problem. The draw taking place at this time is unacceptable. It is what it is. In an hour, they're going to do the Europa Conference League.
Going to go for the stream he done last night. Did a late one with Moss, didn't he? So.
True. Yeah, he's going to pick up his kid from nursery, so he's got us on his pocket. That's where he's put us today. So Tony, can you manage the comments?
Yeah,
just so I can stay in the banners, so I can type it up as it gets.
Obviously, there's Colm saying he wonder why we scheduled it for 12. As you said there. And the Colm says it's at work, so he didn't know either.
Yeah, well, none of us were prepared. Let's be honest. We all prepared it for 12 because that's what we heard. But no, we've managed to change it. We managed to do it.
Well, look, it usually takes about half an hour to get them started anyway. So
yeah, the show's literally on for half an hour, so it won't take long.
Good. But hello, G. So people in the comments, who do you think Arsenal or Man United are going to get drawn against? I like to know what you guys think. Again, I think it'll be Juventus. Or Roma. I think it'll be Juve or Roma. And I wouldn't mind that. And I'll tell you why. I was looking at the schedules for when I'm thinking ahead. So if we go out, right? Because I saw that we were due to play Southampton on Friday, the 21st of April.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we get through, we'll be playing on the 20th of April. That game will then move to the Sunday on the 23rd at 7 p.m. My concern with that is we play Man City that midweek. And I'd like to have a little long rest before we go to Man City. Yeah. The next game will be harder, I think. So I'm thinking about it because ultimately I want the Premier League, but I do feel we need to win this as well. We need to get some more European trophies. It's important that we do. But I was a little bit conflicted. But listen, if Man City is still in Europe, which I think they should be, I reckon they'll beat Leipzig at home. It shouldn't be a problem as long as them and Man United are still in Europe. We're still in Europe. It's level, isn't it? So
for me, it's important that we stay in for momentum. We've seen what happened with the FA Cup. That momentum did make us go into a bit of a blip for a bit. And I don't agree with what people are saying. Oh, we want Man United to stay in longer. Do we? Do we really? Because their momentum will then actually be a bonus to them. It will be a bonus to us if we stay in it.
I'm all about Tyron Rashford.
Say that again, sorry.
I'm all about Tyron Rashford.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because he came off and wasn't coming off very comfortable last night, I have to be honest. I hope he's okay. So I personally, I'm happy that he's doing well. So they're just going through the seeded teams now, which is Arsenal, Fenerbahce, Betis, Union Saint-Gilloise, Sociedad, Feyenoord, Freiburg, and they just stopped it at the last minute. Couldn't see that. Varenka-Faras, I think they're called. Then it's Seville, Juventus, Sporting Lisbon, Leverkusen, Union Berlin, Roma, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Man United. So the first balls are being looked at right now. Sultan Gira, West Brom legend.
Trying to figure out if you're ahead of me now.
The first team is coming out, and it is Union Berlin.
You are well ahead of me. You are well ahead.
So they cannot play Freiburg for obvious reasons. I see Edu Gaspar there.
And now I've just lost what's gone completely. I'm relying on you now, Bobby.
Yeah, and Union Berlin will be playing Union Saint-Gilloise.
I called that first. Well, I changed my mind, didn't I?
Yeah.
That
is the first fixture.
In our chat. There you go, I see it now.
I will type it all up and then we'll go through it at the end. It'll go across the bottom of the screen. Second team is coming out now.
Yep, you're still ahead of me. I don't know. I think I'm a few seconds behind.
Seville.
I'm only just seeing this now. That he's opened up his piece of paper. Seville, there it is. You're going to ruin it for me, you are.
I'll just type it then. I won't say nothing. I'll just type it.
I'm now only seconds behind you though.
Oh, okay.
So it's all good. Sevilla, would you be happy with that, or?
I'd be happy with that. There's only one team I don't want to play, so.
Who's that?
Roma. I don't want to play Roma.
Yeah.
Fenerbahce.
I can understand that.
It's the National Express. I don't want to play them.
When you see Arsenal come out, don't say anything just yet.
Okay.
And how we doing, King's Football Show? Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you're well. Would be sweet to get Shakhtar, he says.
I wouldn't want to play them, to be honest.
I wouldn't want to play Shakhtar. Ollie, stop you flirt. Hope you're well, mate.
The old lady.
Here we go. We're coming out now. We're coming out. We are coming out now.
Big up to Chris. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Arsenal. I'm telling you. Trying to watch your reaction.
I'm just waiting for it. Normally, I can tell when they've opened the ball up because you can kind of work out who it is. It's not us. Freiburg. That will be a good game.
Yeah, well, these German teams are doing well in their league. It's very close up there.
Very, very close.
It's probably
Dortmund
the best.
Might win it.
For a long time.
Yeah, my Dortmund might win it.
Okay, who we got left?
All right, so the next team coming out is Leverkusen.
I'll take a German trip.
So he's got to pick the 5 balls that we can actually face.
I'd prefer for us to go to like a Germany or an Italy or something like that, to be honest. But yeah, like you said,
they are playing Ferencvárosi, the Hungarian team.
Thought they'd save that one for Man United, but there you go.
So that's the team that plays in Budapest, isn't it? Ferencvárosi, where the actual final is happening. at the Puskas Stadium. So the next team is coming out, and it is Sporting Lisbon. And they are going to play. The card has got stuck. And it's us.
Lisbon, I'll take Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon, I'll take that.
Ours in capitals, so we know who we are.
I'll take it.
No reaction from Edu, though. It's like, I'm chill.
What comments? Are we liking that?
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Wicked. Oh, here comes Man United. Man United are next out. So they could possibly play Betis, Feyenoord, or Sociedad.
Going back to 10 hours going back to Holland, didn't he?
I bet you. Yeah. Let's have a look. Who have they got?
It's going to be Feyenoord, I know.
It is Real Betis. Okay. I actually prefer United's fixture to ours, if I'm honest. There we go. Well, it is what it is.
James is scouting again. You did mention him. I do remember that.
Okay, yeah.
Good to see him.
Here is Roma.
Are you happy with that, Cole? Are you happy with that one? And unfortunately, Ollie, we weren't in Europe last year, so no, we didn't.
And I'll have to get into it because I can't read them. So I'm literally on the ticker.
It was a while ago.
Okay. So Roma will be facing Sociedad. That's a good game as well. I think good features coming out of this.
I think Roma will get through that.
Sociedad have been very good this season, I have to be honest. So it's Shakhtar the next will be facing Feyenoord. So that has worked out lovely. They haven't made any errors.
Well, of course, obviously, going back to Spain again.
So Union Berlin versus Union Saint-Gilloise, Seville versus Fenerbahce, Juventus versus Freiburg, Leverkusen versus Ferencvárosi, Sporting Lisbon are facing Arsenal, Man United are facing Real Betis, Roma are facing Sociedad, and Shakhtar Donetsk, which I've spelt incorrectly, are facing Feyenoord. I shall make sure I spell that correctly now, out of respect. There we go. But yeah, so how are you happy?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I did want Juventus, I really did, but no, it's fine. Get them in the next round. I'm not going to go anything ahead because the Sporting Lisbon are a very handy team when it comes to European competitions. They know what to do. They know what to do. They are more than capable of upsetting us. So, but yeah. As Ollie said earlier, you know, there were bigger teams they could be playing against, and Lisbon. I think a lot of Arsenal fans would have taken that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think the fan base will be happy, and it still gives us a chance to play some of our fringe players as well.
I don't want that.
I know you don't, and I'm with you. I want to win this competition as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
what I would say is the fixtures are happening on the 9th of March and the 16th of March. The draw will then be on the 17th of March. Then it's different because then they draw the quarterfinals and semi-finals, so we know basically the route to the final. So yeah, we'll be doing that one as well. Anyone fancy a trip going to Portugal? Yeah, well, maybe not to watch football, but yeah, it does sound quite nice, especially early March. Be nice and warm there, wouldn't it? Not too hot either.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
Be lovely. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm happy with that. I do think United have got To be honest, Carl, it wouldn't surprise me. Really wouldn't. Yeah.
I would love them. I would like we dreamt of this a couple of seasons ago, didn't we? And we buggered it up against Villarreal. So I would be all for that. I would be all for that.
Yeah.
I think we'll be champions by then, but
we'll know on the 17th of March if that can happen. Like if we know the route we avoid each other, it will be the final. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We've obviously got to get through Sporting Lisbon first.
I would be worried, like you said, Roma in this competition. I think they're a team you've got to be watching out for out of the rest. I would say Man United, Arsenal favourites, the top two, maybe Juventus, but Roma, you've got to, like, you voice your concerns in them, and I think after they won the Conference League last season, they want to win the Europa League this season, wouldn't they? So
yeah, Mr. Guna Maestro, anyone know how to get away tickets? Defo home game will be sold out. Yeah, I know there's been a home game situation, isn't it, with tickets? But away, I hope everyone manages to get an away ticket to go to Portugal. Not a bad place, is it, to go to Lisbon? But Tony, thank you ever so much again, mate, for jumping on. I will be back.
It's a good job you saw. It was a good job because we'd have been.
Yeah. I just happened to check to make sure it was actually on TV in the first place. I was thinking, pretty sure it is, but I thought I'd check. And then it said 11. I'm like, whoa. Right. But I will be back 7 o'clock later. I know Tony's pretty at 7:30, but I do 7. So I'll change it in a minute. And then I'll be back on Full Time Sports Network tomorrow and Sunday for Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid tomorrow, and then Rangers versus Celtic on Sunday. Might have to book a holiday to Spain. Yeah, it's not a bad place to go, Betis. Especially their light show. I would, if anyone hasn't seen their intro music, it's worth seeing. It's brilliant. If you think the Premier League is good, nothing compared to Real Betis. They have a live guy that comes out and does violins and all sorts. It's brilliant. Have you ever seen it, Tone?
No, I haven't.
I recommend you watch it. Honestly, it's fantastic to watch. Real Betis really do put a show on. Right, guys, but we will be back. I will be back at 7. Tony's sent me his team. You might see his lovely face later in a video if Tony wants to do it. But guys, I will definitely be out, and I'll see you very, very soon. Come on, you guys.
Come on.